Hey guys, Sharp and Tasty here. I am sick, so if I sound a little funny, that's why. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about a few videos that I'm going to be making in the future. I am a wrestler, so it's really important to manage your weight if you're a wrestler. Now, I'm not talking about diet, but I'm talking about managing your weight, and there is a difference, and that's really what I'm going to talk about in this video. And the other videos will be really kind of how to do that. So, what I mean by wrestling weight management is like controlling your weight to the point where you'll make whatever weight class you want to be in. With normal dieting, you're just trying to like slowly lose weight over time. But with wrestling weight management, you could be dropping weight. It's also like cutting weight, but you could drop or cut like 10 pounds, but then the next day have to gain 5 pounds. There's a lot of strategy that goes on involved. I'm really not a fan of all this strategy. I just kind of get to a weight class and stick there. Because it makes more sense for the lineup of the team and during tournaments. Just you don't have to worry about it as much. And I mean, if you get good at a good weight class, then fluctuating around isn't going to help you in any way. Because the weight classes are very different. I'll talk about that for a second. It's kind of a tangent and why people cut weight. So the reason people cut weight is because if I have basically the lighter you are, but if you keep the muscle. So let's say you're a 35 pounder, well 135 if you're not a wrestler, sorry, but and you drop to 25s, but you keep all the muscle that you had at 35s. You're gonna be wrestling people that weigh 125s, but you'll have the strength of a 135 pounder, so you'll just be a lot more effective at it. It helps. I mean, it might just be a myth, but it really does. The thing is, everybody's also cutting at the same time, so it's your preference. Another reason people cut weight or manage their weight is to find either the path of most resistance or the path of least resistance to their goal. So if I wanted to make sections and I knew there was a total stud at 135s and I was 135s, I'd drop to like 130s or 125s or gain weight and go to 140s to avoid him. Or if say you're at it's going to be state final, or say it's going to be your state tournament, and you know that there's a guy who's a state placer every single year, and you want to go against him. You want to try your stuff. So you know he's at 130s, so you drop say 10 pounds from 155s to go against him at, or 140s to go against him at 130s. It's a lot of strategy. It's really confusing, but overall, I just want to put this out there. I'm not endorsing cutting weight and managing your weight like it is, because it's really not healthy. Rapid fluctuations in weight like that is really bad for you, but we do it anyway. But if you're looking for a dieting plan, don't do this because it's not going to help you. It's not going to be what you need. This is just going to be about gaining and losing weight really fast, and you're not going to keep that weight off. Basically, dieters want to keep their weight off. We want to lose weight and be able to keep it off. Wrestlers, you're going to drop that weight and you're going to gain it back twofold after the season. So that's kind of what this series is going to be about how to manage your weight. Because a lot of freshmen will come up to me, little kids, come up to me and say, "Hey, how am I going to get to 103s? How am I going to drop to 160s?" And I'll explain to them how. And so this is kind of a video just kind of explaining to everybody how wrestlers, or how to drop and gain weight really fast, how to cut weight. And it'll also be a little bit of why inside. But again, I'm not saying that you should. I mean, I can't take any liability for it if you watch these videos and you end up screwing up your system. I mean, honestly, you should be talking to a nutritionist about all this. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just a wrestler. And I'll just be talking about what has worked in the past for me. I can't speak for other people. What I do may not work for you. But it should work, and it has worked for me in the past. I mean, for example, I started this wrestling season at 137 pounds, and I dropped weight. Now I'm 125 pounds. Well, I'm not. The thing is, when somebody says that they're 125 pounds, it really means that they're within the range of 125 pounds. Sorry, this video is scrambled. I'm sick and tired. But I weigh like 128 right now. So the week of my match, I'm gonna just drop down to 125s. And it's not healthy, but I'll explain how to do that, how all this is going to work in another video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Look out for this series if you're a wrestler, and I hope it's gonna help you. So thanks.